Hi Libra, welcome. Libra, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I actually tried to start this reading a few different times, but like holy ADD, like I don't know what's going on with me. We do have some planetary influences going on, so maybe you're feeling a little bit scattered or ADD along with me. I am a Libra moon, Libra rising, but it just feels very busy. It feels like very busy mental energy, a lot of mentally stimulating thoughts or experiences coming through Libra. When I tried to start the reading a few minutes ago, and then I got interrupted, there was messages coming out about choices needing to be made around love or relationships, but also taking the mature approach or having wisdom about you this time around, right? So you're not the same person that you used to be. You've learned a lot about who you are and what you want. And it's like kind of taking that prior knowledge and using it as a tool to make better decisions for yourself in the future. And they want to highlight relationships, but it could be any area of your life. That card also does talk about discipline and structure, as well as routines and schedules. Maybe something for you to look at during this time frame as well. And you also have the 11th house here, Aquarian energy for some of you. I also have Scorpio energy that could be in your chart or the chart of the person you're connecting with. But this is talking about friendship, group creativity, a sense of community, your tribe, experimenting, doing new things, looking to your future, planning your future, Libra. I get this very expansive vibe coming through of, you know, ready to try new things this upcoming year and really putting yourself out there a little bit more and being a little bit more open-minded. I also feel like the social aspect of you coming to the forefront, so you just might feel more talkative than usual or more sociable, or you might have a lot of stimulation going on in your social life right now, whether that be with group activities, family, friends, or intimate partners. Whoa, we got a whole book here. I only wanted one card, but I got four. And what I have here is the King of Wands, which is all about leadership, the Devil, which is about freedom, freeing yourself from restrictions. Then the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands, which is about progressing and moving away from challenging situations. So it's a sense of Libra, you kind of taking the lead on your own life and kind of removing yourself from things that have made you feel bound or restricted and kind of moving past that, you know, taking those lessons as lessons learned and applying it to your future, and that's creating growth and expansion within the Libran energy, but it's also creating progression, right, and an opportunity for new experiences as we go into April and May. Also, I do have Capricorn energy here as well. Yes, and you have the card of transformation. So it's all about change. It's all about new. It's all about moving forward. If you had been like closed off or, how can I explain this energy? Yeah, just closed off, not open to other things. This is where it's changing. Sorry, I'm trying to suppress the message and I can't. If you've been stingy with money or like, sorry, I have to say this. If you have been, maybe the word stingy is too harsh. If you have been a miser of your money, you know, not really like, okay, let me explain it to you this way. If you've been constantly checking your balance, thinking I don't have enough, or I need more, or I want more, any of those mind frames, you're in a lack mentality as it pertains to finances. And you're not going to get where you want to go with that type of mentality because law of attraction will work against you. Anytime you're focused on what you currently don't have, you can only then continue to manifest what you currently do not have, because the law of attraction gives you what you think about, whether you want it or not. So there's this message here about switching your mind frame up to a more abundant and less lack-based type of thinking And instead, regardless of what your current financial situation is, if you tell yourself, I have enough, I have more than enough, it's flowing to me, there's constant streams of avenue of income coming, I can afford that, I can afford that, I can afford that. Even if all you're talking about is like affording a candy bar at a gas station, just put a lot of emphasis on the fact that you can afford a candy bar. And with showing appreciation and gratitude towards whatever you can currently afford, it actually helps positive momentum to come in, and the laws of attraction pick up on that vibration of I have enough, I have enough, I have enough, and it keeps giving you more and more of enough, or more than enough, right? It's mindset. It's one of the things that got me personally, myself, out of poverty. I used to have a very poverty-stricken mind where I would count every penny. I would hoard things in my savings account. If somebody asked me, even if I had the money, I would say no, because I was so afraid I was going to lose, the small chunk of money that I had, not realizing that money is energy, and energy is meant to move. It's not meant to sit still, because it doesn't work like that. So it's almost like, yes, keep a little for yourself, but let it come in, let it go out. Freely give as it comes in, and keep the energy flowing, the energy flow going. And you'll notice that it actually begins to improve. But first you're going to notice that you feel better, because nothing feels worse than worry and lack mentality. So, but with that better feeling emotion will come better responses. And I went into this in great detail in the Cancer reading, which is interesting because I did that one on a different day, but I have not posted it yet. And it was all about blessings, and those that are blessed the most are those that bless others, that freely give what they have. And so if you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, maybe check their reading out, because it's super similar message there. But anyways, I didn't mean to go on that spiel right off the bat. If you needed it, great. If not, maybe there's something else in this reading for you. But let's go into the headspace here, Libra. And also, I have a song in the back of my head. It's, there's nothing holding me back. In the places. I don't know who sings that. Is it Ed Sheeran or Shawn Mendes? I'm not sure. There's nothing holding me back. So you have the Knight of Swords here, Temperance, and the Two of Cups, as well as the Two of Pentacles. So, Libra, moving forward here. There seems to be a lot going on in the headspace, as I said earlier, and a lot of it has to deal around relationships, which is why I think it's interesting that I'm getting messages about money and money flow, but I guess it's all connected, which was actually the message in Sagittarius's reading. But it's like there's some sort of connection there between those two areas of your life, by the way. But yes, it's like things are moving forward here, Libra, at a very fast pace, and you may feel that energetically. There's a sense of needing to stay balanced, as you might also feel quite moody. You might feel really off one day and then really on the next day, or there could be off and on going on within a relationship. But I feel this is more internal, like a little bit of a back and forth here. They are highlighting the Two of Cups here. Very important connection showing up. So there's some choices around that. There's some choices that need to be made around that. And I think it's interesting that the card of Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, you see they both have this back and forth energy here. So that's why I was talking about mood fluctuations and paying attention to that, especially for my feminine Libras, as you might feel, a little bit hormonal during this time frame. But it's like some of you, it's like an adventure seeking type of vibe. So whatever it is that you're seeking to do, I feel like it feels like an adventure, or like Spirit wanting you to see it as an adventure, to not have trepidation or hesitancy around that, because you have learned from your past, Libra, And yet I feel like you still question yourself at times, or question if, you know, you're going about this the right way. And they're saying there's no wrong way here. Don't be afraid to kind of move forward with things. If there's a connection here, there's an encouragement to step outside of the box a little bit and to maybe mix it up a little bit with this person, okay? But either way, there's this explorative energy that's wanting to come through, new experiences coming through for you as well. Also, possible new communication coming in. That could be pertaining to work or the connection. But I am getting messages around finances as well. So let's go deeper. And I just feel like very fast paced. I feel like my words are even coming out super fast. So, and you guys know I'm a Libra moon, Libra rising, and Aquarius sun. So I often feel Libra energy. And I feel a little bit like ADD almost, like a flight of ideas. I'm getting a lot accomplished. Like I feel like my brain is very expansive right now, but there's like a lot going on up here. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you're also feeling like there's just so many interesting things to give your attention to right now that it makes it hard to concentrate on just one area. I feel some excitement bubbling up, so there might be something coming up that you're very excited about, maybe something new that you haven't done before. I actually just talked to 2 Libras. One is a Libra sun, one is a Libra rising. Both told me that they're going on a cruise. They don't know each other. They're not affiliated, they're not related. I just thought that was really interesting. I'm like, Libra, are you ready for vacation? I know a lot of Libras that are ready to literally go on vacation. So anyways, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, 7 of Cups. There's nothing holding me back. Yeah, it's like, first of all, too, if there's been barriers or roadblocks or things felt stagnant for a while, like, whoa, holy speed up. Everything is changing. Everything is speeding up. This isn't just for you, Libra. This is for the entire collective. It's almost like a large part of the collective was like at a standstill for years. I mean, it felt pretty stagnant from about 2018, especially during COVID when we couldn't even leave our houses, you know, for a few years there. And now it's like, as things return to normal, it's like things are speeding up. And it's for all of us, but I particularly feel it when I do your readings and Gemini's readings. So you have the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups showing up in the heart space. This is all about love. It's all about finding that love for self, but also finding peace in relationships and balance there. You've got some choices here, but I feel like these are good choices, Libra, because it's all leading to your growth. It's all leading to your development with the Empress here. Sorry, I just got a random song. I don't know what this has to do with anything other than maybe you're going to randomly hear it. But I got a song from Hootie and the Blowfish. The part where he says, let her cry. Let the tears roll down her face. Let her go. She'll walk right out on me. And if the sun don't come up tomorrow, let her be. Let her cry. Let her cry. All right, take it or leave it if that makes sense to you. Anyways, yeah, I feel like there is this sense of like, what is the best option here for me? But it's like none of the options are bad options. I want to say like you can't even go wrong with whatever it is that you're choosing right now because the energy is kind of favoring you. And it's encouraging you to maybe choose something that you wouldn't normally choose, to go outside of the box a little bit, to not be afraid to try something new. And I'm not just talking about in relationships. I'm talking about just like in general. Even the places that you go or the people that you meet or the food that you're eating. There's a lot of new energy coming in, and particularly through the emotional or social circle aspect of your life. You might have an opportunity to connect with new people as well, Libra. And yet all of this is somehow going to be enhancing your financial life as well, or if not financial, your sense of adventure. Okay, so pick one. It's one or the other or both. But it's like you've been waiting for this energy, right? And maybe even waiting to take some sort of action until things felt right or until things were improving. And they are improving. But you know what's mostly improving? You. This is an improvement of you. And because you are increasing your vibration, the energy has to match that, and therefore your experience improves and your ability to enjoy your life improves, as well as those who are connected to you, because they benefit from your improvement. So let's see what else. And now I do feel like, okay, things slowing down now. So we were off to a fast start as we go through Taurus season, okay, all the way to the end of Taurus season. I feel you do get some sort of reprieve or things calm down for a little bit. But again, this is not a negative. This is just a rest period as I feel busy. Then there's like a rest period here. And then here comes the next chapter, the next journey. So there's this message here too, Libra, about knowing your worth and not needing to defend or explain yourself. Some of you, if you've been hurt or there's something hurtful or painful going on, I feel you ignoring it, or turning your back to something. It's like, I don't want to look at that right now. I don't want to think about that. It does not serve me to think about that. It's almost like you've got like this guard or this armor around your heart right now. And I feel you trying to stay focused, but again, it's busy. So don't get me wrong. There are some challenges that will be presented. I just feel like you're in a space where it's not going to like throw you completely through a loop. You know what I mean? Like you have the tools to be able to handle it. But there is this guardedness here around your heart space. And what's this about? So there's something going on underneath the surface here that you kind of avoid thinking about because, maybe it brings about some emotions or thoughts that you don't like. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But the message is that there does need to be some self-reflection around that. And the denial of reflecting on that may harm you in the long run. So there's something that's resistant in nature in your energy that goes pretty deep that has been avoided, or you've looked away from it, and yet they want you to not dwell but self-reflect on that so that you can move it out of your energy, right? Most people don't understand what's the difference between ignoring a problem, versus healing a problem. And it's like our triggers, our wounds will always continue to exist until we find a way to find peace and acceptance with it, right? So say, I'm just going to give an example. Say you've been cheated on, you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, whatever. Well, that fear of being cheated on will live inside of you until you can fully understand why you went through something and accept it and forgive self or others and move forward from it. And if you don't do the inner work and that fear lives actively inside of you, you may find yourself in a situation of repeating that pattern. Not as a punishment, just because you get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. So do you solve that fear by ignoring it? No. You have to find a way to step away from the situation and see it through the eyes of love and not through the eyes of fault or blame or victimhood or guilt. And find a way to love yourself and the other. Because here's the thing, whether we want to believe it or not, those that cause us the most pain and irritation are usually those that are our biggest catalyst for growth. So if you could see even those who hurt you through the eyes of appreciation, that experience helped you to grow and ultimately is setting the stage for what's to come next, and what's to come next will be better than what was, you can find love for all experiences and all people who enter your life. And when you can get really good with that knowledge and that understanding, watch as you easily heal and move through things with ease, which means your life experience will feel a lot better and more joyful, and that's how it was meant to feel from the beginning. So the example I gave is cheating, but it doesn't have to be that, all right? It could be anything that's hurt you, that's still living or renting space in your head, and maybe you've had trouble getting past it, but that's how you get past it. It's not through blame, it's not through resentment that will keep it alive in you longer than anything. It is through acceptance and peace and love. So let's see what the guidance is. Because that kind of went off the rails, didn't it? I wasn't expecting all of that, but there it is. All right, so you have the card of Inspire Passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So again, there's that message about having more passion in your life, having more experiences, going outside of the box, kind of breaking down barriers and making progress, prioritizing yourself, and yes, doing some healing or some soothing around something that you still have yet to truly let go of, Libra. And that being the key to manifesting something really, really beautiful, which I feel is already on its way to you. So we're going to leave it there for now. Zodiac signs that you could be connecting with or having your own chart. I have Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, you can find me on your Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all of my social media accounts. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.